So I thought probably this is this figure out from this glove, to make it smooth to the, if the I am is like the hand, and you have this glove as the mind. And I'm coming to ask you how to guide the mind, how to use him wisely. Yes?
Yes, you don't need to worry about this. Let me explain, give me a few moments to talk about that. Because mind is not reliable in that way. You started by saying, that it has been widely, especially in spiritual places, that mind is the bad guy or something. No, all this is mind. All is mind. I would call mind is like the names and form department of consciousness. This is how we have the sense of enjoying and the sense of differences, and this the instrument for comparing, interpreting, measuring variety and so on. All of these functions are there. And these things don't cause you any trouble particularly. The practical function, pragmatic functioning of mind like this. It is more the psychological aspect of the mind, where we, consciousness, are identified with the notion of self, the idea of what that's been fed to us, of who we are, that we inherit from life, from family, from society, from our culture. The limited belief that we are primarily our body, and the kind of programming that has come to the body, or the conditioning, like that's what we are, and that's where we move from. That is a very limited thing. Of course, that function is there too. And then we are here trying to point you to a space greater than that, beyond that, behind that, so that you become aware of this. Because not being aware of your source being, your life is a very disabled life actually. It's malfunctioning very easy, because you are not grounded, because the mind is not stable, you see. And even if you hold one thing looks stable, then also the next moment your moods are not stable and you will perceive it differently. So you're in a field of fluctuation. It's a very unstable realm. Only when somehow the mind is rooted in the heart's energy, in the self, then it functions as a harmony. That's why sometimes you hear, I will say, keep your mind in your heart, this type of thing. But by itself, it is not consistent enough to then speak as though this is a realm of facts. It is not. It is a realm of fiction until you find the fact of yourself. Who is the weakness of the mind? It is you who see the mind. It's not the mind see you. Like I said, use the example of the hand. I say, I am looking at my hand. My hand is not looking at me. And it's the same way. You are the observer of mind. And you determine its power also. You have the power to determine its function and its abilities, because it draws its life and its power from your identity and belief in it. That's a very powerful relationship that you must understand, that relationship. Otherwise you'll feel like a victim to it. This is all that I speak about like that. And now we speak about this that you brought up, how to, make best use of the mind. Best use is, first you must understand clearly, not just understand intellectually, but experientially. You must come back to yourself in a very authentic way. And then automatically the mind will align itself in the energy of the self. If you try to control the mind, you who are trying to control the mind must be coming from some personal force, because you are trying to control the mind because you think, I better control him before he controls me. You see? So that is a very shaky premise, to be trying to control the mind, which is it's very, very powerful medium that has to be put in control by pure understanding and wisdom and the establishment in the self that you are coming from your true place. Then the mind is a servant. Otherwise, he's going to want to be a master, and he's not a good master. You see? So first, you be rooted in the true, which is not difficult, actually. That's what I'm pointing to, because we could talk about many things, but the most effective is to point you in a place that you can see from your true place. Once you are seeing from the true place, everything in your world, internally and externally, begins to align itself, because you're back in your power, in your true power, beautiful power. And this power is not a power that wants to reign over anybody. It doesn't want to control. It doesn't need to control. The God Self does not want to control anything. It says be and things become. It is not a ruler. A ruler is a kind of tyrant. He's already afraid. He wants to control and manipulate. The real self does not need to control. It's not intimidated by anything. The devil is not a match for God. He's only a match for you. When you're in your identity, then yeah, he can manipulate. Yeah, look, you're no good. No, they don't like you. Look on there. And you see, it's only to the person that voice can seem real and deceiving, but not to your higher self. In your higher self, you don't even notice these things. There's nothing to worry about. So that is the way, the answer to your question is you be established in the self in such a clear way, not merely by understanding, yes, I know I am not all these things, and I just, I know I am the self. No, this knowing I'm the self is being the self. This knowledge and being, they're synonymous, they're the same thing, one. And all of this meeting is only to be established in that. That is the direct way to self-discovery and self-recovery. We are like the recovering consciousness because we have extended out into a field of multiplicity and duality and living primarily as though we are just our body and conditioning and feeling buffeted by life and suffering and want to come back to the source and this type of thing. So I'm showing you your source because it is right here. It is the most stable, the most reliable, the most truthful, even to say it is reliable. For whom is it reliable even? You see, even this word, great as it sounds, is not true actually. For whom is it reliable? Reliable is only a useful word up to a point. Reliable while you are not yet one with it. Then you say, amongst things to be trusted, this is the best. Because who is even to trust the self? There's only the self, you see. But though I say it, it is not so easily assimilated, digested or understood yet. Because you're growing back into yourself. You're slowly waking up to the fullness of truth. As that happens more fully, you see that there are no problems. How can there be problems? Even though you may see something and looks, but that is definitely like this, and you find out, no, it is only how my mind was presenting. It is not like this. Many people are trying to control the mind. And like someone was pointing out, the mind also is kind of clever also. He's a possum, you see? It's like you slap him and he drops like dead. You think, oh, I killed him, look, killed him. He's not dead. Sometimes just like this, something play, then up again. Why is not dead? Because you, the ego, is not dead.
Yesterday I thought I think the mind is like a car, huh? I need fuel and wheels and so on. But what's happened when the mind is a horse? It can't do anything with wheels and fuel and so on. So this is why I'm asking you probably to guide the mind wisely. Yes, how? Okay, probably I'm looking for some recipe, I don't know, for some tools.
It has never worked. It has never worked. It's like
The policeman, huh?
asking a monkey
The
to
thief.
sit in meditation for half an hour. Even you say at half an hour the clock goes, then the basket of bananas will open for you. You just, for now, don't think about bananas, just be totally empty. Mr. Monkey, come on now, you can do it. He will sit there. Nobody's ever done it. You find out who you are, and the mind will become your servant more. Of course, we train in our culture, of human being culture, we train, and some practices are good. They help a little bit, and they do help. They help the person. They help the person to become much more, less erratic, less, reflex to run, and to train, you can say, the mind or the attention, that when that runs out, just simply be aware of it and you stay here. That is speaking to consciousness, actually. Don't go with this. And you find that as you observe more, then you believe less in what you're seeing. You're not so easily sucked into the drama of mind like that. And after a while, the energy stop going out and start to just be present as presence. Then you feel the sense of this harnessed presence is here. You're not hemorrhaging energy every time the monkey goes out, to try and bring the monkey back. You are here. And you notice this, but you're paying more attention to the awareness space than to the things that keep popping up. For a while, we're only giving attention to the things that pop up, you see. And we're running after them to try and quiet them or something. But you are now advised just to be aware of it and to see that the projection that comes in the mind, that if this thing pops up and runs away, it means you're going to be in trouble later, and it starts to build all this type of complex thinking, so you cannot rest. So you're purchasing some projection about what this means also. It makes you more anxious, brings you more personal. And so it's very difficult to just stay put here, because you're staying put here as a person. But as soon as you begin to see that this sort of person also is connected to the monkey, let them both go. Then you see that your person is not you. It is only your present construct that you believe in out of habit. The moment that is seen, a great space is opening up. You're not a prisoner anymore. You see, whoa, the power of observation. And also to not be passionate about your observing, not identified with it. Don't take it personally. Just be in a detached space of only looking, as though you're only your eyes. Just looking, but not creating, interpretations of what you see. Just being the being itself, the space in which these thoughts, at first it feels impossible. As soon as a thought comes, something goes. And then the voice tells you, no, stay. You're not that which goes. This is just your favorite habit. You stay, you observe this, you see this, be one with this. And gradually, you see, it comes quiet. I gave an example. I think it has worked for many people, and I can tell you again. It is like, put it in the form of a story. Can you imagine? A driver goes out, learning to drive, and he goes out with the instructor now. It's been now a few weeks. They've understood how to look at the mirror, signal, maneuver. This doesn't happen in India, by the way, I tell you. But they are driving, and the driving like this is getting the car going. And then today, the instructor tells you, come on, we're going on the highway now. He says, you think I'm ready? Oh, yeah, we're going on the highway. Okay, go, driving, cars, vroom, pass. He said, just keep steady, driving. Then it starts to drizzle, some rain coming. Looking, then it gets more rain. And the instructor says, put on the windscreen wiper. Oh, where is it? Okay. You put, and then the driver starts to follow the windscreen wiper. Okay, he's driving. He says, no. Can we come off the road? I'm being distracted by the windscreen like this. You see? No, the instructor says, no, just focus on the road. Come on, focus on the road. Other drivers are coming. Whoa, what you doing? He says, no. Please. Can I turn it off? No. Keep driving. Just focus on the road. And then more rain coming, more fast. Turn up the speed. The car is going like you're drunk on the road. No, he said, no, please. Can I slow down? No, you cannot slow down. Minimum, 70 per hour. Come on, keep step on it. No, but it's too much. I'm going to crash. Just focus on the road. But can I turn off the windscreen wiper? No, focus on the road. He said, no. Oh, please, could you no, focus on the road. You see? Then at one point, somehow focusing happened. When the focusing happened, the car steadies up. So you're driving, more rain is coming, more fast. No, but road, stable road. It's just like that. At the moment, I'm saying, just stay where you are, and thought comes, Mooji. I said, no, it's just focus in the silence. Stay with the silence. Yeah, but Mooji, there's a big thought coming in. So but you are not the thought. You're not the thought, you are just here. No, Mooji, there's more coming. Oh. I said, no, just focus. You're just a seer. Yes, but it's too much. No, this is also a thought. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're coming. So no, just stay as the self. Stay as the self. Yes, but Mooji, this is too much. No, can you give me a mantra. No. Stay as the self. Please, Mooji, bless me. I'm going to cry. No, stay as the self. Then at one moment is, what's happening? Nothing. It's like this, you see. We are putting too much attention to thought on. It's a big thought. It's too big for me. Oh, no. So no. Even this you, big for me, is also a thought. Wow, yeah. It's really difficult. It's not. That's also a thought. It's like that. We're giving a lot of attention to what is coming up, and you're taking them as facts, but it's only fiction. You are the fact. You keep quiet, you stay here. Nothing is happening to you. Maybe something is happening, but nothing is happening to you. You're just witnessing all this in your stillness. And gradually you come, Then I may ask you, was that a rough ride? No. It felt like it would be a rough ride. But actually, it was just my mind playing. I was believing my mind. And then I sort of forgot that I'm just here, that nothing is happening, Suppose you had a dream. In the dream, you shot somebody. You shot the neighbor. Then when you wake up, you go to the police station. Can I help you? Yes. I'm turning myself in. I killed my neighbor. What? Okay, where's the address? You give address. They go there. The neighbor. He said he killed you. What is he talking? I don't know this man. No. It was last night in my dream. Are you going to go to jail? So this is called waking up. When you're looking from the place, you wake up. When you believe, you are dreaming. When you believe, these people, they are too much, and oh, look what's happening in the world, and oh, all these things, and you know that there are fishes falling from the sky and all this type of thing. The world is coming to an end, Mooji. What we should do? So you are dreaming. Wake up.
Thank you so much.
Yes. It's like that. And they say also, but Mooji, are you also in the dream? Yes, I'm also in the dream, but I am the alarm clock.